It's a little weekend dance. How y'all doing? My name is Todd Wilson. Thank you for joining me this morning. Breakout Studios online classes. This is stretch and meditation. Easygoing, relaxing, about 30-minute long class. We do some standing stretches, some stretches on the ground, so I have some mats here. And then we do a light, user-friendly, guided meditation to get ourselves reset for the week ahead. Thank you for joining. I'm gonna go ahead and do a last minute prep of a few things. So you have about a few minutes to create your space, use the restroom, grab some water, and we'll start here shortly. Thank you for joining me. How's everyone doing? How was your week? I love this class. It has such a different vibe from dance cardio that we have like some time to just be together and not like, which is fine and exciting. Yeah. We launched our schedule, the beginning of our schedule for our reopening in March. We're taking it slow, being as safe as we can. Long week. Oh, glad. Yes, we're gonna de-stress everyone. And thank you, Hector, for your Venmo contribution. I just saw that pop in. Appreciate that. You can Venmo us at BreakOut Studios or any of the contribution links below. We appreciate it. Hey, Rob. Oh, yay. I'm so glad. I got both my friends. Fabulous. Welcome. So yeah, we're starting our new schedule in March. It's only gonna be a limit of 6 people in this big room here, masked. Lobby will be only for transitioning. And yeah, so we're starting slow and we're getting back into it, but we're really excited to see people, and the response so far with booking classes has been crazy. We're really thankful. We'll be adding more classes throughout this next week. We won't be doing more than 2 a day to allow for time to clean and just have the space open and aired out. But again, we're super excited to be reopening in March. March 7th, we're kicking off our schedule with 2 back-to-back TRX classes with Wayne, only 5 participants per class. So make sure you enroll and sign up on our MindBody account as soon as you can. And yeah, about 1 more minute, we'll get started. Any last minute preparations you need? I've got some incense burning. I've got some water. My space is ready. I think we're set, ready to go. We got more of that groovy hotel music going on today. I think Hector commented that it sounded like it was from the Standard in LA, which is a crack up because that was the hotel I used a lot when I was transitioning from houses or working, or so it was kind of a fun little moment. All right, y'all, let's get started. So we're gonna start just standing here. You can be barefoot, you can have your shoes on, whatever feels comfortable. Make sure you have space around you and just follow along the best you can. If there's a moment where you find something feels tight or you feel pain and not necessarily a stretch, pull back, listen to your body. And if you have any limitations or anything going on, be aware of those. Because I don't have you here in the space with me, I can't make any modifications for you. So just take it easy, all right? Enjoy and treat yourself to some stretching. Okay, so we'll get started. I'll turn up the music just a tad bit. There we go. All right, y'all. We're gonna start just nice and easy, standing with our feet just slightly past hip distance. Okay, let our arms be heavy by our side. Feel the spine long. Top of the head reaching away from your tailbone, anchored in towards the floor. Just rock forward and back a little bit. Yeah, just feel your feet connected to the floor. I'm actually gonna take off my shoes. Yeah. No one was hurt. I want to feel the floor. I'm massaging the feet into the floor. I'm opening up the toes, working into the ball of the foot and the heel. Be careful you don't fall backwards. And just kind of working in. And from here, we're going to bicycle the feet. I want you to feel like the feet are opening and closing, pushing through that metatarsal arch, working the feet, opening up the toes, just doing a little bicycle so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Yeah, that feels good. Awesome, keep going. Now, from here, I want you to just pop that right foot. Right foot is popped. I'm gonna open up the toes and I'm gonna press into it. So I'm leaving the heel up. And I'm pushing into the foot. A little demi-plie, relax that spine, relax that tailbone down. Arms are heavy by your side. And I'm opening up that foot, I'm opening up that heel. It seems kind of tedious, but it's really effective, really good for releasing that tension in the foot. Good. Now go back to the bicycle. Up and down. Work through those feet. Open up those arches. Good. Now we're going to push through that left foot. Left foot pops. Opening up through that arch. I'm doing a little demi-plie. I'm bending. Make sure you have support around you if you need it to hold on. I'm just going to stay here with you. Opening up that arch. Opening up that supported foot. Good. Now both heels down, but I'm keeping the plie. I'm keeping the bend. I'm just going to open up that Achilles tendon a little bit. Good. Inhale, arms up, little body scan. Inhale, lift. Just take the hands down. Push your energy down and out, a little circulation. Inhale, lift. You do any chakra work, you can think about clearing out your chakras, making sure they're spinning with all the fervor that they can. And up, inhale. And exhale, push down. Good. And just let your arms again be heavy by your side. Top of the head, reaching away from your tailbone. Dropping the head down. Pushing out through the palm of the hand. So I'm flexing the hand back. I'm pushing it down. And I'm letting my head drop. Try to also let the shoulder go. You don't want to hold any tension here. Let it go and just open up that side. Good, I'm flexing. I'm really creating a long stretch here through my arm into the neck, throughout the top of the head. Drop the chin forward. Fingertips interlaced to the back. The head now. This is just an added weight. I'm not pulling the head down. I'm just adding some weight to open up the back of the neck. I'm not pulling, I'm not straining. Just letting it stretch. Again, if that's too much, let the hands go. Now, release, and let the head now fall over towards the left or right if you're mirroring me. Push the hand down. Open up that side body. Breathe through the neck. Shoulder pulls down. Good. And once again, chin drops forward. Fingertips interlaced and a little bit of added weight here for that forward stretch. Keep the spine long. We're not rounding yet. And open up now. Lift the elbow. Lift through the chest and expand. Open up the body. Open up that sternum. Lift through the rib cage. Breathe through the belly. Do a big yawn if that feels good. Just open up here. Breathe. Lift. Open that chest. Good. And let's take a little round. So I'm going to round my upper back and just breathe into that spine. Just the upper body. And once again, lift and open, like expanding through that chest. There's so much of our day where we're sort of naturally pulled forward. Open up those shoulders and scapula, press down and lift the chin. Oh. Good. And once again, rounding. Take it through. And let the hands go and sit up nice and tall. Good. Very nice. Shoulders. Shoulders, shoulders, shoulders. You start to roll them back. So I lift it up towards the front, and I take all that scapula, and I take it down, I press it down to my, above those intercostal connection points. Up and down. Good. Just rolling those shoulders back. Good, now let's send them forward. Good. You can do your swim if you like. No. Good. Now, from here, let them fall. Lift. Draw them up as high as you can. Exhale, drop. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop. Good. We're just finding so much space in our neck and our spine. Chest is lifted and open. Good. Rib cage. So now this is something that's interesting. We want to keep our feet firmly planted. So the base of my body is connected to the floor, really strong and tight, like a mountain. The top of the body is going to be mobile. I'm just going to go side to side with my rib cage. I'm releasing in that low back, in that low spine. And I'm just working through my abdominal wall, taking my rib cage side to side. Good. Now, from here, I'm going to expand and close. Open the rib cage, now close it down, lock it down. Open, close. Open again, lifting, close. Close. Good. Breathe. Nice. And maybe a little circle. Whoa, getting fancy. And reverse. If you're not feeling the circle, you can do side to side, forwards and back, popping, whatever you want to do. Good, let's rest it right here. Now hips. So much tension builds in our hips in standing, sitting, any aerobic activity you do. So we gotta let them go. So very simple, just transfer them side to side. Transfer them side to side. Now if you have any hip limitations or anything going on, be careful, listen to your body. Make sure the knees are soft, we're not hyperextending. Good, now let's leave the right hip sort of pressed, or left if you're mirroring me. And I'm gonna reach my same arm as hip out and do a little side stretch. So I'm length. Sorry about that, I froze for a second. Stretching. That'll be really funny to watch back. And open, good. Hip pushes, lengthening out, side stretch, keeping space between my ear and my bicep, lengthening out, and open. And just some circles, circle, and reverse, reverse, and again, everybody, opening up, make sure you're in a plie, and come back. Good, 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 good. Soften your position, just rock side to side. Yeah, work it. Good, once again, circles, reverse. All about circulation. It's all about lubricating those joints, baby. Come on. Good. Awesome. All right. Now, why don't you think about your hands? We're going to do some circles with the hands. Now, it's like flamenco dancing. There's circles, those beautiful circles I do. A little opening circle. Good. Reverse. Keep my hips going. You know, once they start, they're hard to slow down. Open. And reverse. Good. Good. Let's actually pull the right hand back, opening up that forearm, press it down. I'm not squashing, I'm not pulling, I'm not straining, I'm just lifting and opening up that hand. Open up through the wrist here. Again, if you feel any discomfort, lighten it up. Just a little pull to open up that forearm. Good. Breathe. You can also use a wall, the same stretch there if you need. Just pulling this hand back. Good. Let's swap it out. Open up that wrist. Again, only to where you feel a stretch and not any pain. Good. Unless you're really, really, really tight, it might be just a little bit painful. Good, let it go. Circle. Very nice, very nice. Okay, let's go to our chair. We're gonna do a couple stretches here. So I'm gonna pull it more into frame so you can see. I'm gonna angle my camera down just a little bit. How y'all doing? Sorry about the freezing there. Someone called me, which is weird because I have my phone on Do Not Disturb. All right. All right, we're at our chair. Sorry, everyone. There we go. Yeet. Better. Let's push our right foot back, calf stretch. Opening up that body, pushing into the floor, lifting your chest, anchoring the heel down into the marley, into the floor, into the tile, carpet, whatever you got going on. Pushing that foot back and down, trying to keep the heel really connected. The feet are really focused and forward. Good. Now from here we're going to that arch, opening up that foot again. Up to the top of the foot and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Now hold the lift. Hold, stretch with that foot. Now I'm going to try here. I'm going to drop that knee. I'm going to face you so you can see sort of a forward view. Drop that knee. And I'm going to hinge back, opening up my hip flexor. So I'm sort of pulling my torso back as my knee drops and then lifting. If you want to test your balance, take your hands off. Try that. Try a little test of your balance. You can use your arms in different ways. Good. And let's do a little tabletop. Little tabletop. Taking the feet back, 90-degree angle. Feet are right in line with the hips. With a stretch through. Oh yeah. Breathe. Good. Little demi-plie bend. Extend, stretch. I could hang out here all day. Oh, it feels good. And round up, walk it in. Good, send the opposite foot back, whichever foot you haven't done yet, right or left. Heel anchors down on the floor, lifting up the chest. Shoulders pull back. Good. Pushing that heel down. And the further your stance, the wider your feet are, the more of a stretch you're going to get. Breathe. Now ball the foot. Up and down. Lift and lower. Up. Opening up that arch. Now leave the foot off. Hold that for just a moment as we feel the foot, the toes stretching along the floor. Drop that back knee. I'm going to hinge at the waist. Press the pelvis forward, opening up that hip flexor. Breathe. Again, use your arms where you like. You're anchoring that knee down. Good. Let's do that tabletop again. Oh, we love it. Good old tabletop. 90 degrees. Hips right in line with those ankles. Try to soften the knees just a little bit, send that tailbone as high as you can. Breathe. Let your head be nice and heavy. Let it anchor your arms. Plie bend, soften the knees, and slowly round up, walking in. Nice, good. We're gonna move the chair out of the way here. Good, now we're going to a second position. So my feet are a little bit wider, a little bit past shoulder distance. And we're gonna do some side lateral movements. So scooping out, taking a side stretch, reaching over, long, really lengthening out. Again, space here. I'm not crunching down, I'm lengthening out. Good. And open up, gathering more space, reaching out, lengthening. Breathe in and open. Now we're gonna do a group hug. Reach the arms out, gather as much space as you can, and round through the spine, tucking the pelvis forward. Drop the head down and pull through that belly. So I'm trying to make the biggest curve I can with my spine pulling back. Open it up. Once again, group hug. That'd be nice. And open. Now, just like I finished my cardio class, we're going to do a spine roll through. Plie bend, release that tailbone, let the chest lift and round through the spine, coming back up. Take your time. And again, melt through, tailbone drops, lift your chest. Booty goes back. Then your shoulders, and the top of the head, now reverse, pull through. Good, now, top of the head goes first, going down, reaching towards the floor. Use your legs for support if you need it. Rounding over, excuse me. Just hang here, let the top of the head pull through. Starting to wake up those hamstrings, yeah! Okay. Do a little plie if you like. Open up those backs. Now, leave my right hand down, either hand's fine, we can do both sides. Lift and open up the spine. So I'm twisting through my spine and opening up the side body. Let it go, and reverse. Again, use your hand where you need that support. And down. And softly plie bend and round up, take your time. Oh, that's nice. Good, okay. Bring our feet back to parallel first, hip distance. Same idea, we're gonna round down towards the floor. Use your hands where you need for support, just hang out when you feel a nice little stretch, don't push it. Top of the head rounds down, tuck that chin in towards your sternum, then the shoulders, spine. Soften the knees, and just take a stretch here. Breathe. Let it go. Top of the head heavy. Relax your shoulders, relax your face, relax your torso. Breathe. Let the head go. Shake it out. Round up, slow. And just take a moment for yourself, breathe. Now, if you find that your hamstrings are just super tight and it's just discomfort going over like that, one thing you can try to do is just finding a wall that's clear, laying down, taking your sits bones as close as you can to the wall, and just let your legs prop up on the wall and let them just hang there. Great for circulation. They open up the hamstrings, open up the low back, and it's a little bit easier if you do have a tight hamstring. Now, I'm there right now. I do that all the time at home, especially if I have any like headaches and I'm not sure where they're coming from. It's usually because my back's tight. So I'll throw those legs up on the wall. I'll let my feet go with their, sickle or point, whatever. Let them open, and I just hang out. You can also do second position, which is opening legs into a wide second. That's also a great stretch, or a diamond for the hips. But using that wall for support, maybe we'll do that next week. We'll do some wall stuff. I'll have to figure out how to do the camera, but that's really great if you do have any tight hamstrings. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a little seat on the ground, grab your mats, take a drink of water, and we're gonna start in butterfly with the feet together. All right. How are we looking? Is that enough time for everyone? Okay. Actually, I'll move my computer so we have a little bit of ambiance. All right. All right, so we have bombs of the feet together. Again, like I said, another great stretch to use with the wall support. So you'd be just laying on your back, and the floor here would be the wall, and you're just laying with the legs open. It's an option to help you sort of get into these poses and positions. Now, since we're here together, I want you to rock side to side a little bit. Find the sits bones, yeah, find that spine, and just sit up as tall as you can. Feel that connection from the floor through the spine, through the top of the head. Shoulders are down. And just like we did when we were standing, I want to drop the head side to side here. And again, I'm using the length of my arms connected here to my shins or my ankles to pull and open up that neck. It's round through center. And other side. And again through center. Other side. Good, and back. Good. Now, using this connection of the hands on the shins or ankles, sit nice and tall. Now I'm gonna rock the pelvis forward and carve out my spine, just like our group hug. Same thing, but we're gonna do that now sitting. So pull back into the arms, drop the head, send that pelvis forward like a bowl rocking backwards, and round through. It's a little side view, like this, round through. Yep. Pulling into those arms, pulling down, opening up that tailbone. Now, opposite, nice and tall, lift. Now with that newfound space in your spine, carry forward as far as you can without rounding. And when you can't go any further, take it rounded over. Take the stretch. This one feels good today. We didn't do our standing hip openers at the chair, but this is a good substitute. Butterfly really opens up the hips, great for the sciatica, all kinds of goodness with the butterfly. But be careful of the knees. If you have any discomfort, just open up a little bit or move it around. Yeah, take the time, take the precaution. Holding the stretch, making sure your breath is full and constant. And round up slow. Good. Now, keeping my sits bones where they are, I'm just going to square off towards the right or left side, depending on how you're viewing the video, and round through. So I'm trying to keep both hips flat. Try not to rock one up. Keep them down. A little spiral twist. You can hold on to the ankle from the back, anchoring those fingertips down, and then just walk the hands forward and at the top of the head, release. now through center. Take it back and over towards the opposite side, whichever side you haven't done. Let's kind of round up and find the length, find the twist, open up through the belly, and then let's square it off and round through. Both sits bones are down. Good, now round through center once again and hold at center for a few moments. Roll it up, take your time. Shoulders drop, top of the head reaching away from your tailbone. Good, nice. Now, from here, I'm gonna rock back into my hands. I'm gonna place my feet flat on the floor. So like this. Good, what a view, right? Sorry about that. Good thing I'm wearing dark pants and not my short shorts. Knees go side to side. You have to tip extra for that. What? Good, we're opening up those hips. Opening up the hips. Massaging that hip joint. Good. Now from here, I'm gonna step nice and tall. I'm gonna go into that second position. So nice and tall, second position for a forward stretch here in a second. Now, just where you feel the stretch here, don't feel like you have to completely open up, flat 180. Just take a nice stretch where it feels comfortable, where you feel it. Walk those hands out and just hold and breathe. Good, you can do some pulsing if that feels nice, whatever is working for you today. Good, and round up. Just like our butterfly, we're gonna face the side here. Again, keeping both sits bones down and just taking a nice little forward or side stretch, and keeping the shoulders as flat as I can. And back center. Pulling those shoulders back, keeping the knees facing upright. Use a wall for support if you need it. And to the opposite. Find the lift first, can't forget that, and then take the fold. And back to second. Go a little bit further if you can. Good. And round up, take your time. Good. Bring those legs together. Give them a shake. Oh, buddy. Yeah, good. Awesome. Now we're gonna head in towards the meditation part of class. Now, you can lay down, like almost like a shavasana, or you can just sit with me, whatever you'd like to do. We're gonna head into that portion of class. You could block out some of the sunshine if you want more dark space, that's fine. And just listen to my cues, yeah? You don't need to watch the TV or your computer or your phone. Just listen to my cueing and my prompts, and just let yourself go. Give yourself permission to let go. I'm gonna turn down the music just a little bit. Okay. Awesome. So we're picking our positions here. We are finding what works for us today. Laying down or sitting, whatever feels good to your body. If you are sitting down, make sure you're in a position where you can have a nice long spine, and you feel a connection between you and the floor, and the top of the head reaching towards the ceiling. And just taking note of those points of pressure, whether they just be our sits bones if we're sitting, or if you're laying down, take note of where your body's connecting to your mat or your floor. It's the back of the hands, the heels, the calf muscles, the rib cage, shoulders, tailbone. Where are those points of connection registering for you? Make sure you're taking deep, cleansing, and detoxifying breath in fully and out fully. Whatever pattern of breathing that you prefer. If it's just in and out, that's fine. It's typical, right? Just make sure you're honoring yourself here. Deep inhale and deep detoxifying exhale. Allowing thoughts to come into our mind. And as easily as they've come in, they keep going. We take note of them, but they keep on moving, like water flowing down a river. Again, points of pressure, back of the head, shoulders, sits bones, backs of the wrists, our eyes are softening. Taking note of those connections. Recognizing this time we've allotted for ourselves to just relax and let go. To be present and fully aware, but at the same time softening in a little bit. Recognizing that in all the labels we put on ourselves, and all the work that we do, and all the routines that we lay out, at the core of that, we are human and we are enough. And we have a beautiful thing to share with the rest of the world. Let those shoulders fall. Deep inhale, deep detoxifying exhale. Like water cleansing a beach. Back of the head, shoulders, heels, rib cage. Giving yourself permission to let go. There's nothing to do but be here with me in this moment. There's nothing to feel guilty for or anything you need to be doing. Soften the muscles in the face, relax the eyes. Back of the head, shoulders, heels, glutes. Giving yourself permission to let go. Those points of pressure start to melt away. The floor becomes a little ambiguous. Directions become harder to recognize. There's an overwhelming sense of safety and comfort, protection, presence. No up or down or side to side. Feels like we're just floating in an infinite space. A healing space. A space for us just to be with ourselves and to clear our minds and our bodies of any negativity. Deep inhale and deep, deep detoxifying exhale. As you continue to exist in this space, maybe with a few moments of silence just to breathe and be. Very, very slowly start to move your fingertips, wiggle your toes. If you are laying down, roll to either side into fetal position, resting your head atop your arms. No rush. If you want to just stay where you are, that's fine too. Very gentle, very slow. Slowly, if you are laying down, push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Open your eyes and bring yourself back to this space, this place with me. Good. Reach the arms out, fingertips dangle in the water. Inhale, lift. And just bring your palms down, checking in with your body. And once again, inhale, lift. Exhale, bring the hands down. A little stretch forward just to open up that low back a little bit before we finish. And roll up. And I thank you for joining me today and taking some time to move our bodies around a little bit. You know, it's not about jumping into the splits. It's about moving around, getting our joints awake and ready for more fun and activity and adventure. So I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Stay tuned to all things Breakout. We have lots of fun announcements coming up over the next few days, the next few weeks. And I'm so hopeful for tomorrow and then the days that follow. I haven't felt this way in a while, and I'm excited to see what the future brings for everybody, not just Breakout, for everyone and all of our endeavors. So have a wonderful day, wonderful rest of your weekend, and life moves, move with it. Bye, everybody. Thank you, Hector. I'm still here. Thanks, everyone. Bye.